So Andy was one of our speakers today, so I'm going to grill him on the insights from the panel. I thought I'd start by saying, Andy, what was the most insightful thing that you said today on the panel?
You know, I'd love to really talk about my excitement for value-based care. I think we're at this kind of inflection point right now where the pendulum really is shifting to the providers, the physicians that can really take control of managing their cost of care and really get some of the benefit of capturing that margin. So I think that's a big opportunity, and certainly for private equity to be able to really fund and propel that growth is really exciting. And it's fun for me to be on the inside of a lot of these deals and really get to kind of architect these transactions.
Fantastic. And speaking of which, how do you think about the volatility in the market today and how that impacts healthcare sort of transaction volume over the next year and a half? You don't have a crystal ball, but clearly lots of noise about that in the market.
Yeah, from my perspective, as an M&A advisor, volatility and uncertainty is actually beneficial. When you're a private business owner, you tend to want to hold on when you think things are going to continue to rise, and when you think there's some uncertainty, you maybe think about transacting or merging. I don't see this as a long depression. I see this as kind of some short-term instability. I think fundamentals of healthcare are going to be strong. If you think about just the percentage of GDP that it occupies, the amount of seniors aging, the amount of spend, it's whether we're in a kind of technical recession or we're in a booming economy, it's going to be a great place to invest.
It's great to hear, and particularly at this conference. So apparently my job is to sell a little bit the ACG experience, and I'm a convert, but talk about why you've been involved with the healthcare conference for so long.
Yeah, it's just a great way to get outside of your small network, opportunity to really kind of bump elbows with people that you might not see in a normal day-to-day deal setting, have an opportunity to kind of get out of our shells when we've been, probably in some of that routine over the last couple of years. I think ACG does a great job of bringing together deal makers, whether it's bankers, attorneys, PE investors, operators, other kind of service providers, in a way that just kind of gets everyone collaborating, which is exciting. And honestly, my favorite part is the networking. Just great to get out and just share stories with people.
Well, Andy, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you didn't say the best part was the bourbon, but since it is a bourbon event, did you have a particular favorite you found tonight?
It is. I mean, the Basil Hayden is always one of my favorites, but they're all tasty. They're all good.
It counts as a vegetable. Andy, thanks for coming by and talking today.
Thanks for having me.
All right.